Finally, back from holiday. Death Note. I haven't seen an episode for a week. I'm getting withdrawal symptoms similar to Ryuk when he doesn't get an apple. I'm getting those apple withdrawal symptoms. We're going to sort that out today. We're going to watch some Death Note. Hope you enjoy. Looking forward to getting back into this. Right. Where did we get up to? Episode 21. And this one is called Performance. And I can't even get excited about the Apple Crunch because Crunchyroll have literally taken the crunch out of my enjoyment. Oh yeah, new theme tune. Ow, my knee. Not doing that again.
Hey, I thought we were supposed to be meeting every other week, not this often.
It can't be helped. We just received a new report from Coyle. He says that Misa Amane might know L. According to Coyle, L once questioned Amane as part of his Kira investigation.
They're not going to think that's a massive coincidence.
He says, I've been able to deduce that Amane worships Kira. At the moment, Yoshida Productions is trying to promote Amane as the new face of Yotsuba. My recommendation is that Yotsuba use her for the next ad campaign and take the opportunity to extract information about L. Personally, I don't like the idea. It's unacceptable, if you ask me.
Oh, really? It seems like a perfectly good plan.
I don't think that's what Oe was trying to say. It's supposed to be Coyle's job to investigate L's identity. It doesn't make sense for him to leave all the hard work to us, in my opinion.
Exactly. We're paying him to uncover L's identity, after all.
Why don't we contact Coyle and see what he has to say?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Mr. Kida, I thought we agreed before that you'd only call me if it was urgent. So, is it an emergency? Yes, I understand. In that case, I think I have an even better idea.
Even after those meetings are over, I have to come home to punish criminals. Being Kira is so time-consuming. But things sure have become more interesting lately. It's pretty clear that Misa Amane was the second Kira, and that L must have caught her at some point. The only way she could have gotten out of that situation is by forfeiting ownership of her Death Note and losing all memory.
Let me listen to that bit again.
The second Kira is so time-consuming. But things sure have become more interesting lately. It's pretty clear that Misa Amane was the second Kira, and that L must have caught her at some point. The only way she could have gotten out of that situation is by forfeiting ownership of her Death Note and losing all memories of what she did with it. I'm not about to leave things as they are. I'm going to make Misa Amane my wife. Everything I could ever want. Money, power, and a beautiful wife. That'll be enough to make anyone envious. Once we're married,
it's an interesting. I don't know who this person is, but that's enough to make anyone envious. Is that his goal, to just be seen by other people as successful in this very materialistic way?
Life insurance.
She's
married. I'll just invest a large lump sum in her life insurance.
She would never marry such a disgusting
Yeah, Rem, something like this.
Rem, make sure you hide the notebook in the usual place.
Oh, where's the usual place?
Right now, this is the only thing I can do for Misa's sake.
Taking a little bit. Oh, what are you gonna do with it?
All right, let's try again from the top.
Tell me, Misa, is it true you once said that you came to Tokyo in order to meet Kira?
What?
Misa, please stop overacting. It looks too cheesy not to
Is this
mention
them rehearsing?
Huh? But I thought that was a realistic performance.
Just do it again.
Whatever you say, oh so great director.
If you don't get serious about this, I'll kick you.
We've seen him kick Light a few times. He's got a pretty strong kick to him.
Misa.
You're not smiling enough, Mochi. And you can just call me Misa, you know.
I'm not cut out for this, but it's part of my job, so...
Deep breath, mate. That's it.
Misa!
What is it, Mochi?
Today you have an interview with the Yotsuba group to see if they'll use you in their new ad campaign. But remember, this is also an infiltration mission, so stay sharp!
Don't you worry, I already know about that. And of course, that means you can't let your cover fall either. You're gonna play the character of the hyper-energetic manager, okay?
Right! Bring it on!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Good morning! I'm Misa's manager, Kanichi Moji, also known as Mochi.
Mr.
I'm
Oi,
very
Mr.
pleased to meet all
Shimura,
of you.
it's so nice to see you again.
Good luck, Misa!
Way to go, Mochi. You're a natural.
Get ready to celebrate when they decide to hire you!
And rest.
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
Now then, I don't believe you and I have met before, have we, Misa? My name is John Wallace. I'm the executive advisor for the advertising department.
Thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you too.
But I'd like to be honest with you. We've been talking about it, and we've pretty much decided to hire you already. But before we make it official, we'd like to clarify a few things. We've been doing a little background check on you, and according to our sources, a burglar killed your parents during a robbery. You worship Kira because he killed the suspect. Isn't it true that you came to Tokyo in hopes of finding and meeting Kira?
What? Who did you hear that from?
I'm afraid I can't answer that. The information is reliable, and now I'd say it's confirmed. The look in your face tells me that these are the facts.
Huh? Coil, I never thought you investigated that far.
Also, you're still hiding something from us, aren't you? Something you'd prefer the world not to know.
Okay, here's where I pause and look nervous.
It seems you were detained by the Detective L for a short period of time. We'd like you to tell us the full story of what really happened.
Yes, we would appreciate it if you were honest with us.
All right, I understand. Yes, I was held for questioning. I didn't think it was L, but he did ask me lots of questions about Kira. But I'm not the second Kira, and I never was. I was released because he realized I didn't have anything to do with Kira after all.
Did you manage to see who it was that was restraining you?
No, I was blindfolded the whole time.
But if he asked you questions, surely you heard his voice, right?
Only through a speaker and voice filters, so...
Come on. What the hell is this anyway? A job interview or a police interrogation? How are we gonna
right?
keep this up? I'm going to the bathroom.
He has a point. It seems the interview veered a little off track. We're very sorry.
Excuse me, but would you mind if I went to the bathroom as well?
Oh, is this part of the plan? What are they
Oh,
plotting?
this is getting exhausting. But everything's going well so far. I just have to keep it up.
Is this Rem coming with a little bit? Oh, I didn't even think about it. She could touch her and memories will come back. I thought it was a right-on.
Being touched by this scrap of paper alone.
Oh,
will
the
not
memories
restore
don't come
her
back. Oh,
memories
it's
of
just
the
telling
Death
me.
Note. But at least now Misa can see me.
She's gonna
once again.
freak out.
What is this thing? Some kind of monster?
Misa, you're in a dangerous situation right now. There are people within Yotsuba who can easily have you killed. I've come here to warn you. Calm down and listen to me.
Calm down.
Calm down. Yeah, I
This
was going to
thing
say
looks
that.
like it's gonna kill me.
Please believe me, I'm your ally.
My ally?
Oh man, I wonder if Misa's alright. Maybe we should have wired her or used something to track her movements.
Just as I thought. The Kira before I was detained and the one that surfaced afterwards, they must be two different people. The MO clearly doesn't match. This Kira is killing criminals as soon as they've had their crime broadcast on TV, regardless of the situation. He's punishing people who never intended to kill, those who sincerely regretted their crimes, or people with excusable circumstances. The original Kira would have never punished those kinds of people. That's the sort of distinction I'd make if I were him.
If I were him.
The way the original Kira acted is disturbingly close to my
Yeah,
ideals.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
What the hell
Imagine
am I
that.
thinking?
Just imagine if that, I don't know, if you were reading about a serial killer or something, like a real life one, and all of their ideals matched your ideals and your values and how you go about things. That'd feel a little bit disturbing, wouldn't it, I think?
I'm not Kira. Something's gotta be wrong with me if I'm seriously comparing myself to that murderer.
Light Yagami is Kira. Tell me.
I'm not Kira. Light Yagami is Kira.
What is Light doing at the moment?
What are you? I mean, I can tell you're not a stalker, but you don't look like a human at all.
No, of course not. I am a Shinigami. Before you were captured by L, you and I worked closely together.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. You know me, and Light is Kira?
The Death Note. It grants its owner the power to kill someone simply by writing that person's name in it. Light Yagami took it upon himself to punish criminals using that notebook. He soon became known to the world as Kira. You also possess that same power. In fact, your ability was even greater than his. You managed to find Light by using your power to determine that he was in fact Kira.
Light is Kira? And I'm the second Kira?
That's right, or rather that used to be the case. Light arranged it so you would both lose this power. This was all according to his plan.
He did? Then Miyazaki was right.
Misa, do you still love Light enough to die for him?
Unbelievable. You've got to be telling the truth. You already know everything about me. I totally believe you now. And yes, I do love him to death. Not to mention how amazing it is that Light and I were both Kira. Of course I'd want to believe something like that. I only wish I could remember it.
You haven't changed, Misa. And it seems your feelings for Light will never change either. It's enough to convince me that the only way you can be truly happy in life is if you can support him in his plan.
Thank you, Shinigami.
What more can Rem do?
The current Kira is a vile and pathetic human being. I don't know what he's capable of. Be careful and beware of the others from Yotsuba.
Is Rem going to tell her who he is?
Let him do whatever he feels necessary.
Okay, I got it. I guess I should just act normal in the meantime though, right?
That's right. When you go back to the interview, you will be able to see for yourself who the real Kira is. Be on your guard and do not trust him.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry it took so long. I was just fixing up my makeup a little.
Listen, when you return, I will be in the room. The man sitting in front of me will be Kira.
Oh, who's it going to be?
In front of you is Kira. Higuchi's Kira?
I hope she didn't say that out loud. Exchanging writing on the Death Note between the gods of death is no problem. Next. If the god of death decides he's the Death Note to kill the assassin of an individual he favours, individual's life will be extended, but the god of death will die. As we know.
Misa sure is late.
Misa.
Oh, they're back.
Hey! I'm exhausted.
Hey.
How did it go? Yotsuba agreed to hire Misa on as their spokesperson for the new ad campaign.
I see.
Oh, and by the way, I know who Kira is.
And I made sure to give them my cell phone number. Would you believe 3 out of 7 guys already messaged me asking for a private date?
What?
So now I accept their invitations and investigate them, right? Oh, it's going exactly as I planned.
No, the plan's getting canceled right now.
Huh? But why? Everything's been going so smoothly up until now.
If we go any further, you'll be in danger. You can still appear in their commercials. But from now on, you should deny that you were suspected of being the second Kira and was detained by L. Mogi will continue being your bodyguard, but you'll be working solely as a celebrity.
If that's what you want, Light, then that's what I'll do. Oh well, I'm feeling pretty tired.
He's picking up on
Tomorrow
something, isn't he?
bright and early, so I better get some sleep.
Is that because you normally be
Thank you,
quite
Light.
resistant
You're
to that
so
and want to
sweet
get
be
more
worried
involved?
about me.
It's picked
But
up on
I've
it.
thought of the best plan ever. I'm gonna be useful to you. I promise. Hey, Light, wanna come sleep with me tonight?
What are you talking about?
Just kidding! You're saving it for after we catch Kira, right? You don't have to be shy about it.
Yes, Light. There's
But
no
he's
need
saving
to
it
be
for when
shy.
he's not
I'm not
handcuffed.
being shy.
No need to be so serious either.
Cut! Okay, that's a wrap.
Good work, everyone!
Good job, everybody.
Great job, Misa.
Thanks, Mochi. Can you take me to the restroom in that hospital?
No problem. I'll be waiting.
I'll be sure not to take too long, okay? Yes?
What's going on here?
Misa, you actually made it. Nori, you look so cute in that nurse's outfit. You really think so?
Are they going to get changed? Yeah, she going to dress up as a nurse?
That went well.
So she's messaged him. He's probably one of the
What
3
an
of 7 that
amazing
messaged
car.
her.
If you like it, I'll give you a ride anytime, or buy you one of your own. By the way, loving that nurse's outfit, Misa.
I'm glad you like it.
That took a while.
There's something different about you. I've lost her.
Misa?
She's on a date.
You gotta be kidding.
Kyosuke Higuchi. The sleazy pervert who's been sending
Yeah.
me text messages ever since that party. He's been even more
Pervert.
persistent than any of the other guys. He's Kira. It can't get any worse than that.
Hey,
He wants to
Misa,
marry you.
how about we grab a bite to eat?
Are you planning to take me somewhere and do pervy things to me? Well, even if you are, that's okay. I'll be fine, since I can kill people.
What are you saying, Misa?
Yeah.
Is this part of Light Yagami's plan?
No.
Is this what he wants you to do?
No.
Or is this your way of telling me that you want me to kill Higuchi the moment he
Oh.
tries to do anything?
Come on, you're just kidding with me, aren't you, Misa? You can kill people?
Yup, it's true. And you know why? Because I'm the second Kira.
That can't be.
This is
Even if she was
gonna
the second
rattle him.
Kira before, there's no way she still is. She's not supposed to have any memory of it either. What the hell's going on? Misa, you don't have to make up stuff like that to feel safe with me. I'm sure you'll find that I'm quite the gentleman.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'll only prove that I'm the second Kira to the real Kira.
You'll only show proof to Kira. Why?
I'd show him because it's always been my dream to become Kira's wife. I know he'll need me by his side once I tell him.
If she really is the second Kira, then it's pretty clear from the Sakura TV incident that she has the Shinigami eyes. If that's the case, I need to make sure I keep this girl by my side at all costs. I've got to test her first. Well, since I happen to be Kira, does that mean you'll marry me?
Oh, I love the way it's all gone silent.
Really?
Yeah. I mean it.
What? Then prove it to me. Come on, let's prove it to each other.
I can't do that. It'd be a pretty bad idea to let someone witness how I kill people.
You think so? I don't know. If I thought someone was Kira, I think I'd be willing to show them. We'd never get anywhere if I didn't.
Then why don't you kill someone? After all, I could be the real Kira.
All right, but I only kill bad people, okay?
That's right. Bad person, huh? This is Ginzo Kaneboshi,
Ginzo.
president of a major finance company. He's infamous for his immoral collection methods. Sometimes he even makes people pay with their insurance money. How about him?
Would you be able to confirm his death right away?
Yeah, as soon as I call him.
Okay then. Could you turn around for just a sec?
Misa, you want me to kill Ginzo Kaneboshi, don't you? Then Higuchi will believe your claim about being the second Kira.
Looks like it.
Very well.
All right. He should be dead by now.
All right, all done, all dead.
Hello, this is Higuchi from Yotsuba.
Sorry, our president just collapsed and stopped breathing. Call back later.
Why would you even answer the phone?
Told ya.
Oh, he's all sweaty, look.
She killed him. The same guy I chose just a minute ago. Would have been impossible to do that unless she had the power. This proves it. So, if I'm Kira, you'll marry me, right?
Hey, why are you getting so serious all of a sudden?
Because I'm Kira.
Then prove it.
I'm not gonna be able to kill until I get home. You understand?
Oh, well, that's no good then. For all I know, you're just making all this up so you have an excuse to take me to your place. Wait, I know.
Huh?
Why don't you stop killing the criminals on TV? That should prove it. If you're Kira, it should be no problem. You can start killing again when I tell you to. If all the times and deaths match up, then I'll believe you. After all, killing criminals in that way is something that only Kira can do.
I see what you mean. That's a good idea. All right, Misa.
I'm Kira, so in order to make you trust me and prove that I'm him, I'll stop killing criminals for the time being. Then once you're fully convinced I'm the real thing, you and I can get married.
Huh?
And so, based on what he said, Higuchi is Kira!
Is that enough evidence, though?
Now
they're
we
not police
only know
anymore, are
Kira's
they?
identity, but all those deaths that were worrying the chief are gonna stop! That's amazing, Misa.
There we have it. They have identified. They have identified the new Kira. Might as well just. There's not much to say really, is there? Let's go into the next one in a bit. Right, so that was episode 21. We are now going to go straight into episode 22. This one is called Guidance. I don't know half these people are in this intro, I don't think. Unless they're just drawn differently.
Then once you're fully convinced I'm the real thing, you and I can get married.
And so, based on what he said, Higuchi is Kira!
If the killing of
I like
criminals
that
stops
shot.
now,
I
then
like
there's
that
no
shot
doubt that
where
Higuchi...
he's putting his sugar in. You can see here. You can see my mouse on screen. Light and Misa are talking, but he can't hear them talking. I'm guessing these guys are listening in. He's just thinking, isn't he? His attentional processes are all within right now, having a good think.
If the killing of criminals stops now, then there's no doubt that Higuchi is the one with Kira's powers.
Yep.
However, I knew Amane would do almost anything for Light, but to think that she would actually go this far? If criminals do stop dying after this, it will make it difficult to determine a critical element, how Kira conducts his murders. I'll have to think of a plan.
Misa, how did you get Higuchi to confess?
Easy. That guy's totally in love with me. All I had to do was tell him I'd marry him if he was really Kira. Plus, I managed to convince him that I'm the second Kira. If I didn't say this now, I'd probably end up contradicting my story later.
Misa, you idiot! Didn't I tell you to deny all that?
But now we know
Ooh.
Higuchi's Kira, right?
It's like an afternoon
what's the
tea coming
problem?
along.
Can't we just catch him?
I suppose this is what you would call a victory, right, Matsuda?
But right now, we still don't know exactly how he kills his victims, do we?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Before we move to arrest Higuchi, I want to find out how he kills people.
And if the criminals stop
That's
dying, we
Sabutio.
won't be able to
Who
figure it
remembers
out.
that?
Unless we come up with another idea. Isn't that right?
Yes. At any rate, even if we do arrest Higuchi, we're not going to do it until we're certain that criminals have stopped dying. Let me think about this for a moment. Weddy,
Yeah,
an update on the current situation, please.
everything's going smoothly. We should be able to track 70% of their movements using our cameras inside the office building.
What about outside the office?
That's not going to be possible with just Watari and me.
What if you focus solely on Higuchi?
Higuchi. I've only been able to enter the houses of 5 of the men so far. But Mido, Namikawa, and Higuchi all have super high-tech security systems. Especially Higuchi. He recently constructed a dampening room that shuts out any electronic waves. It took me 2 days just to break into the place.
This guy sure does sound suspicious.
All right, then begin installing microphones, trackers, and cameras, but not in the house. Instead, just put them in every car.
What? After getting this far? Do you know how difficult it is to break into someone's house? Besides, do you have any idea of how many cars this guy has?
Yeah, he has 6.
Fine then. I just have to install them in all his cars, right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, if Higuchi had been bugged earlier, I would have been in big trouble.
Light, I'm sorry to keep coming back to this topic. I'll just get right to the point.
What is it?
Do you remember killing anyone, I mean?
Are you still going on about that? Look, I'm not kidding. How many times do
I just want you to answer the question. Well, do you remember?
No,
Is Misa still wearing a nursing
Misa, what
outfit?
about you?
I don't remember. How could I?
She
Because I'm
isn't,
not
she?
Kira.
Look, Light, please listen to what I'm about to say. I'd like you to thoroughly analyze my current theory. This could determine the way in which we end up catching Kira. Light Yagami used to be Kira. Kira's power has somehow passed on to another person. Light Yagami now has no memory of ever being Kira. I need your analysis based on these assumptions. Do you think you can do that for me?
I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? It's
Yeah,
probably
I'll
quite
give it a
hard to
try.
pick holes in that, isn't it?
Light Yagami used to be Kira. Kira's power has somehow passed on to another person. Was that because Light Yagami wanted it to happen? Or was there someone else in control of Light, lurking in the background, who gave him the power? Was it that person who passed Light's powers to someone else?
Okay.
Given your premise, it would be my will.
Yes, of course. If there is a third party with the ability to bestow or transfer Kira's power, and they didn't want their method to be discovered, it makes no sense that they would wait so long to transfer it from you to the next Kira. If we believe that this was the work of some being watching us from above, then we'd have to accept that they are impossible to catch. Not to mention, I'd already be dead. Or at the very least, I'm being made to be a fool by eternally dancing in the palm of someone's hand. It's highly unlikely that such a being exists.
So he's going to work out as a
Even if
choice.
Light Yagami was Kira.
Light gave up as a choice and decided when to.
Kira's power can only be transferred by the will of the person who possesses it. Thank you, Light. I can now say that I feel 99% better. We'll create a situation where Higuchi will not be able to pass on his power to anyone else. We'll have him show us how he kills.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to trick Higuchi using Sakura TV.
Like a hidden camera show.
What?
We'll use the Kira special that Demigawa airs every week. We'll book a 3-hour time slot. It'll be announced that Kira's identity will be revealed near the end of the special.
Would anyone actually buy that, though? This is Sakura TV, after all. For all we know, Higuchi might not even watch that program.
We'll get Namikawa to call him and say, "This is bad. Turn on your TV." That should be enough to get him watching. Higuchi will buy it once he realizes that the special guest on TV is someone who knows his secret.
Oh, I get it. So we'll be using Iber then. He'll reveal that he was a spy all along.
No, I'm afraid you're incorrect. We will not be using Iber. Ow. Whoever appears on the show has to be someone who Higuchi believes he'll be able to kill. In other words, it has to be someone whose name he can look up easily.
But we're never gonna find a person like that, are we?
You're the only one who can do it.
Bad news, fella.
Higuchi probably thinks that you were listening in on their meeting and overheard their plans to kill people. It would make sense that Misa's manager, who he thought was dead, is the one revealing his secret.
That's right. We'll have Sakura TV use a voice filter and frosted glass to protect your identity. Higuchi will probably realize from the announcement in the silhouette that it's the manager, Taro Matsui. And just to make sure, we'll have the studio mess up and accidentally reveal your face from behind the frosted glass.
Sounds exciting!
Not for him, it
Until the show
doesn't.
ends, the announcer will keep saying they'll reveal the full name of H, who's acting as Kira.
Higuchi would feel cornered. He'd have no choice but to find out the manager's name as soon as possible. We can anticipate what actions he'll take.
We'll witness his killing method. After that, we arrest him.
We witness his killing method.
Problem with this plan.
Hold on, where's...
If Higuchi find out the manager's name as soon as possible, we can anticipate what actions he'll take.
We'll witness his killing method. After that, we arrest him.
It sounds risky.
There's one potential problem with this plan. If Higuchi can kill by simply looking at someone's face, just like the second Kira,
yeah,
that's it, will die.
But considering the fact that you're still alive, and how he's pursuing Misa, I doubt that's the case.
At any rate, we're only going to do this once criminals stop dying. We'll have to wait for 2 or 3 days to see whether or not that happens. In the meantime, Matsuda will have to decide if he wants to go through with this plan.
He's gonna say yes, isn't he? Because they've already said they'll put their lives on the line.
I don't need 2 or 3 days to decide. I want to do this.
Well, I'm here with this private meeting.
Namikawa, tell me, who do you think is Kira?
Why do you want to know what I think? Besides, for all I know, it could be you, Shimura. Or maybe even Mido.
Shimura can't be Kira. He was the one who came crying to me about how he can't go along with Kira's crimes anymore.
Really? But if Mido had turned out to be Kira, you would have been killed.
No. You and Mido would have been successful on your own. There's no way either of you would need to hold those stupid meetings. Let alone with 7 others. I can at least see that much. We're all cooperating with these killings because we're afraid of Kira turning on us. I mean, it's only a matter of time until the public finds out. And this isn't going to stop until that happens.
So, Shimura, let me ask you then. Who do you think Kira might be?
Takahashi or Higuchi?
No, Takahashi is just a decoy. Kira would make sure there are people less clever than him.
Well, then it looks like we all know the truth already. It's Higuchi, isn't it?
Yes. He's the one who's the most obsessed with money and success.
Mm-hmm.
He might always act as if he's not interested in those things, but that just proves it all the more.
And he always insults everyone around him and can't use his people well? I believe that's why he was demoted from being head of the development department. By the way, I meant to ask, was I the only one you invited here?
I also invited Oe, but he said you can hold your stupid private meetings by yourself. Go figure.
Good old Oe, always the blunt one.
We can also rule out Kita as a possible suspect, as he was the one who provided the account for funds in order to commission Coil.
Namikawa, during that first meeting after Hattori died, you got a call on your cell phone.
He's got a good memory, hasn't he?
You know, Shimura, you really are a sharp one.
Yeah.
Kira probably selected you because he appreciates your caution. Namikawa speaking.
It's L. Before I go on, are you by yourself?
No.
And just act like it's a normal call again.
I don't think there's any need for that. One of the people here with me was just expressing his suspicions about your last phone call.
Who is that on the line? Namikawa.
It's L. L, Mito and Shimura are here as well. I'm reasonably certain that neither of them are Kira. In fact, they seem fed up with him at this point. I'll speak for them and say they'll choose to stand back and watch your face-off with Kira, like I plan to.
That's fine.
Tonight, I'm gonna catch Kira. But I'll need a favor from you.
Then it's the end for Higuchi.
What? You know that it's him?
Ha! So even the great L can be tricked. Based on your reaction, I'm now 100% certain that Higuchi is Kira.
Namikawa was pretty smart, huh? But then I always thought he was. From looking at his face, I guess this proves it.
No, that was just because Light messed up.
I'm baiting Higuchi with a staged TV special tonight. Sakura TV. A few minutes into the program, I want you to contact Higuchi. Tell him to tune in. Do that for me. I won't go after you or any of the other 5. As for the others, Kida, Takahashi, and Oi, if they try to do anything, make sure to stop them.
All right, I understand. It seems it really was Higuchi. He'll be captured tonight, apparently.
It's been about 3 days since I stopped killing criminals. That should be good enough, shouldn't it? Now, when
It's
I
like you
marry
can't wait
Misa
to get back
Amane,
to it.
the second Kira, I'll have the Shinigami eyes. With that power in my hands, Yotsuba will be under my control.
Higuchi, we've got a problem.
Turn on the news.
television. Check out Sakura TV.
So you're saying one of those people is Kira, right?
Yes, I've got a lot of evidence to prove it too.
What the hell is this? Come on, it's probably a hoax. This is Sakura TV.
No, it's more than that. At the beginning of the show, he said that he overheard a meeting between 8 people.
What? Someone who knows about the meetings? Who is it? Did someone betray us?
Then one of them was killed by Kira, and now there are only 7 left. The man who died was Mr. H.
Mr. H. Hattori. If he knows this much, he could be one of the other 6. No, maybe it's Coil.
Mr. H wanted to leave the meetings and was killed by Kira because of that.
No, it can't be any of the others. There's no benefit for them to do this. But no one else knows about the meetings, do they? Damn it, who is it? What? Wait. Could it be?
Is he recognizing the silhouette?
It's him! It's Misa's manager. Matsui,
I know that was by design, but I can actually imagine that happening.
He explained earlier that he thought he was going to be killed. He pretended to fall out of the apartment window and escape to a balcony a few floors below.
But that can't be. Just to be careful, I went home that night and wrote his name in the notebook like it was written on his business card. Why is he still alive then? Could he be a former entertainer who became a manager using his stage name? Is that possible?
If that weren't bad enough, he said that he continued to investigate Yotsuba up until now, and he's figured out which one of us is Kira.
This soundtrack's
I'm contacting
awesome.
everyone right now to
If
let
you're watching on
them know.
YouTube, I probably had to cut it out. But
We'll talk later.
Sir, we're terribly sorry for that accident. Are you all right? We can stop if you want.
No, I knew I was going to be in danger going into this. This is for the sake of justice, so I'll see it through to the end, even if it means my death.
Yeah, that's perfect. Listen, just be sure to hold off on the Kira announcement till the last minute, all right?
I have to kill him.
oh, it's time to face down a Misa.
Misa knows his face, so if she's the second Kira, she should know what his real name is.
It's him.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
What the hell?
To be honest, I've been debating for a long time whether or not I should make this announcement. But now that I'm here, I know I've done the right thing in coming forward.
This is
We'll
bad.
cut to a
Who
commercial,
knows
but
when
don't
they'll
go
make the
away.
announcement?
Kira's identity will be announced soon.
Cosme Misa, a devilish charm, an angel's glitter. Misa's new line of lipstick, just for you.
Mita, it's me. Are you watching Sakura TV? Why don't you call your father in the House of Counselors?
Have him pull some strings at the Ministry of Internal Affairs to stop this broadcast.
I'm watching, but I don't think we could stop it. No one believes this program, so we'd only make ourselves look suspicious if we stop it. Besides, there shouldn't be anything to worry about. The guy revealed his face earlier. Everyone knows it's really Taro Matsui. Namikawa's already gone ahead and told everyone to watch the show. Since one of us 7 has to be Kira, that should mean Taro Matsui will soon be dead. Right?
Of course, I'm the only one who knows or even suspects that Taro Matsui isn't his real name. That means if I say anything, it'll reveal the fact that I'm Kira.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
long
true.
before Kira's
I'll
identity-
talk to you later.
Stay tuned to Sakura TV.
Damn it!
Ryuzaki, Mogi is in position in front of Yoshida Productions. He's just received a call from Higuchi.
Yes, it's time for phase 2. Everything's as planned.
Moji, where's Misa?
Oh, Mr. Higuchi, pleasure to hear from you. I'm sorry, but Misa's taking a much-needed vacation right now. She should be back by, tomorrow morning, though. You can reach her then.
I'm asking you where she is now.
Well, that's private information. She's requested that no one know where she is. I'm very sorry. I'll have her contact you tomorrow, first thing.
Damn, I know his face. I could kill him at any time if only I knew his name.
Do you know if Misa's former manager was an entertainer at some point?
Come again?
I'm talking about Taro Matsui!
Oh, I was only recently hired, so I don't know much about him. If you need some information, I can let you talk to someone from the office. I just remembered. Everyone's in Okinawa at the moment. You could try calling the president, though.
This is going exactly as I planned. It's almost scary.
You shouldn't be scared, right? You should be happy.
I'm patching you into Higuchi's call with the president of Yoshida Productions.
This is Higuchi from Yotsuba. That manager's real name isn't Taro Matsui,
He's
is
not
it?
even pretending to hide what
no,
he's
it
asking
wasn't,
about
if
now,
I
is he?
recall.
Stupid Higuchi.
If he's asking
Stupid
where's Alice,
Higuchi.
proof he's beginning to panic.
Then what was his real name?
I think it was Yamada. No, wait. Yamashita. And his first name was... I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Don't screw with me! Why the hell can't you remember the names of the people you hire?
All right, no need for that kind of language. I've got his personnel file back at the office.
Then go back there and get it.
You gotta be kidding me. Give me a break. We're on our first company vacation in 2 years. But if you want to know that badly, I'll give you the PIN code for the office log. You can go in yourself and look it up. How's that? The personnel files are in the desk at the back to the left. You'll find them filed in the bottom drawer. They should all be sorted alphabetically. But I'm pretty sure it was Yamashita.
If they're going to announce it at the end
He
of the
looks so
program,
angry.
that means I have 2 hours.
So what's he gonna do?
He's going to go to the office and try to find this personnel file. But he's obviously walking into some kind of trap that they've set for him. Look at him speeding away. His little Porsche.
I see Higuchi. He's only carrying a single bag. I'm in pursuit.
Everything's still going according to plan.
Yes.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him no matter what. I've come this far, I won't let them stop me. I'm not giving up until I have everything.
Look at Rem giving the side eye. So, it's on his way to get the personnel file, blatantly walking into a trap. What's the trap they've set for him? I don't know. They want to see how he kills, so I'm guessing it's not going to be his real name, his actual real name in the file. It's going to be another name that won't actually kill him. And they'll see him. He's got a bag, so he's probably got the death note in the bag. So they're going to see him get the death note out and write in it, I'm guessing. Wider context, where are we? Look at this little fly. Episode 23. Oh, I got it. And then let it go again. Episode 23 is done. No, we're going into episode 23. So that leaves, what, about 14 left or something? 14 episodes left. What's going to happen? So this is... This Kiro isn't going to be around for long. Is it going to revert back to Misa and L? It's got it, right? Because there's too many episodes to fill out with this. Then how's that going to end? Maybe they're just never going to get caught, and it'll just be like an open ending. I've got no idea, and I'm really excited to continue this. So I'm just gonna get on. I hope that's okay. Yeah, let's go.